not that into the physical. Some people are, are more into, how is he set up financially? Some people are. I mean, think about it. Hell, if Jay-Z wasn't rich, you think him and Beyonce together? You know what I'm saying?
So you okay? I mean, that
I'm
could
just
possibly,
asking. Like some people are like, man, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about what he looked like. I'm worried about what he could do. And if this is a situation, some women have enough discipline to say, I'm not gonna mess up this meal ticket.
You know what, Chris? You're absolutely right on that.
Thank you.
Listen, I will agree with you on that because I have strolled Facebook.
Right.
I have scrolled Facebook and Instagram, and I have seen some ungodly connections.
Right.
And as you follow these people, it comes crystal clear why that holy matrimony is together.
Oh God, yeah.
Because man, I've seen some ungodly connections, and I'm like, that has to be held together by Benjamin Franklin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that does exist out there, but I think it happens. I think what you're saying is more prevalent as you get a little older, and the clock starts ticking. You see what I'm telling you? Where they married for that comfort, they married for that that word to say I'm married and stuff like that, and they stay in that marriage with that under them same premises. Like, I'm comfortable, I don't feel like going through this. I'm here for the kids, but they get all of that. And it's unfortunate because a lot of times when you're in those situations, you don't truly understand or you don't truly experience happiness. And I think happiness is one of the most overlooked aspects of life. Convenient and financial trumps happiness. I would think in just about a lot of the marriages that
depending on how low you were before you got high, like how broke you were before you ran into this money. You see what I'm saying? Like right. if you were on every month figuring out how to pay your rent, and now Big Ugly can make sure you straight every month. Then for about the next couple of years, you straight until you get comfortable with it, and then it may change, man. Like I'm telling you, it just depends. It depends on
what's the side dude name?
Big Ugly. Big Ugly. Yeah, if Big Ugly can say, you know what, like, because what you got to realize, man, the ability to be able to be alone is like a damn superpower. You see what I'm saying? Because that boredom creates a lot of families and kids and shit that should not be here. You know what I'm saying? Not that shouldn't be here, that end up being here. So the ability to be alone and say, you know what, man, I'm chilling. I'm at the house. I'm gonna have me a drink. I'm sitting down chilling. I don't need to go out or I don't need to, answer these DMs. I don't need to do that. That's I mean, it's precious, man, because it's like we've talked about before, and I think, both of us being divorced, and I think anybody who has been married and divorced, I think you have earned the right to be selective, because you should know at the point when you're divorced, this is something that I do not want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Or I would not deal with. So right. I'm not going to start dealing with it because I know where it could end up. Because a lot of times, I mean, we human. Man, one equals two equals three equals four equals five. Next thing you know, remarried, and you're like, damn, I said I wouldn't do this again with somebody I'm really not into, or I'm blah blah blah, and you end up doing it. So I think a lot of it just depends on your discipline and your ability to be able to be alone. That's like a gift and a curse, because it's a gift because you're comfortable, but it's a curse because you like, shit, man. Sometimes you don't give people the chance that they deserve. It's like, right. one dumb thing is like, oh, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, bro. It is a gift and a curse, but I think if you unfortunately, as it does sound, if you do go through a divorce or you go through a nasty breakup or what have you, that time, that valley time, which I mean that you're down between after your breakup, whatever, and you're truly going through a breakup, you're not going back or whatever, divorce. That time down in that valley is very important. You have to cultivate whatever you have down there. If it seems like it's going to be rocky or whatever, but you have to cultivate that rock and turns it into something. And then when you come back on the other side of that, you will be more selective, and chances are you going back down that road again are slim to none, because you spent some actual time alone. And for me personally, I think if you got divorced or you went through a nasty breakup, I think at least 2 years is the optimal time to get yourself back together. You know what I'm saying? Just get yourself back together, do what you need to do, blah, blah. But I think a lot of times people do the rush method where they go down and they're so scared of being alone. You know, so scared of being by themselves. It fucks their judgment up going forward. But if you spend your time down in that valley, you will see some things that you wouldn't see had you skipped that valley section. You went right back and some things you would miss that. But now your senses are so robust, you're not going to miss very much, whether good, bad, or ugly. You're not going to miss very much. You know what I'm saying? So I think that time apart or that time by yourself is super duper important, bro. But yo, man,